To make an origami bowl, first we're going to fold a sheet of paper in half with the design facing the inside. Once we've done that, we want to open it up and repeat the same thing on the other side. Then what we want to do is fold the sheet of paper in half diagonally, like this. Open it up and repeat the same thing on the other side. Once we've done that, we want to open it up and fold the unit in half lengthwise like this. Now using the diagonal left crease here, we're going to fold the top right corner on that crease like so. Once we've done that, we want to flatten. And what we have now is a square over here next to a triangle on the right. Next we want to take the right side and push inward like this and then flatten. And once we've done that, we should have a unit that looks like this. Now what we want to do is we want to make sure that this opening is facing towards us like this, and then fold a dent at the top like this. Now this is going to be the center of the bow, so you can fold it as little as you want or as much as you want. And once you've done that, we want to crease it in really well and then open it up. Now what we want to do is we want to open up the entire unit so that it looks like this, and we're going to convert all of these folds over here into mountain folds. So we're going to do that by pinching it like this. So that's one over here, two over here, three right there, and four. And once we've done that, we want to make sure that at every corner there's also a diagonal line here that's also a mountain fold. So we're just going to pinch So now what we can do is we can start to push these sides into the center like this. So we're just going to pinch the sides. And I'm going to have a pointed tip and push it towards the middle without breaking it. And then I should have something like this. So there's a kind of hourglass shape over here. And from the bottom, it should look like this. Next, you're going to take the top right flap over here and fold it downwards diagonally towards the center crease over here. And you just want to repeat the same thing on the left side. Like this. Flip the unit over and repeat on the other side. Now what we want to do is we want to open the entire unit up like this. And you notice that this part in the center is protruding. So what we want to do is we want to put it against a flat surface and gently flatten it to create a square. So now the unit should look like this. Next, what we want to do is we want to flip it over so that it's easier to see, and notice how there's an opening that's vertical right now. We want to rotate it so that it is on a horizontal plane. And then what we want to do is we want to take a pair of scissors and cut along this crease over here. If you can see that. So we're going to cut along this crease. Just like that. And then we're going to repeat the same thing on the left side. So that it looks like this. What we also want to do now is cut this crease over here. Like that. And then repeat on the other side. Once you've completed that, you should have a flap that should go down easily like this. And we're going to flatten it like this. Next, what we want to do is we want to take this top right corner over here and we're going to fold it diagonally along this horizontal center crease. And then it should look like this. And then we're just going to repeat the same thing with this bottom flap over here. So we're going to lift this flap up to get it out of the way. And then we're going to fold this diagonally along the center horizontal crease over here. And it should look like this. And then we're just going to repeat the same thing on the left side. And it should look like this. And from the front, it should look like that. Now what we want to do is we want to cut along this center crease over here up until this middle point. And there should be two flaps, so we're cutting both flaps. And once we've done that, the bottom should look like this and the top should look like that. Now what we want to do is we want to shape the bow. So I'm going to fold the right side at an angle like this, and then also the left side at an angle like this. And repeat the same thing on the other side. And now you should have something that looks like this. Now I'm going to turn the unit around so that the front is facing towards me. And then I am going to use a pair of scissors and trim the bow like so. And once I've done that, I should have something that looks like this. Next, I want to take this flap over here and curl it and insert it into the slot. That should be right here. Push it in as far as it will go. And it should look like this. Repeat the same thing on the other side. And you are done with the origami bow. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and also check out my other free tutorials at the end of this video as well. Happy folding!